there's a growing chorus of experts sounding the alarm that an entire generation may be destroying their hearing by using these devices. John Shumway joins us now live with more on this. John?
Yeah, Ken, you know, loud music really is nothing new to our generation. We've had loud music in our lives all along, but the iPod and the MP3 player have taken what would be loud music in a room to a new level because it's blasting it directly into our ear canal. Climbing to the ears are their calling card as they play out the soundtracks of our lives.
In between classes, it's a nice relaxing thing to listen to.
An entire generation is walking around with their own personalized musical background, often closing out everything else, like Mary Marks was today on the Pitt campus. Did you hear me ask you to stop?
No, I had my headphones in, I'm sorry.
Do you listen to it loud?
Relatively, yeah, to block out the traffic.
Usually when I'm outside, it's fairly loud, you know, competition with all the other noise.
You ever worry about your hearing?
Yeah, I do, actually.
If one is listening to an iPod above the recommended level, it is extremely likely, if not inevitable, that they will sustain some hearing loss from that iPod.
The numbers tell the story. Normal conversation is about 60 decibels. A hairdryer, 85 decibels, which is safe for up to about 8 hours. A rock concert, 106 decibels, which you can only take for about 3 minutes before it starts doing damage to your ears. And the iPod and its compact relatives, well, they're capable of 115 decibels.
Me and my friends were talking about it a couple nights ago, about how we're going to be deaf by when we're 40 or whatever.
I worry, I wonder all the time why worry.
The fact is, cranking up the music is just part of being young.
I have like a sub and stuff in my car, so I'm kind of used to loud music.
So your hearing's already going downhill. Is that what you're saying?
I'm already on the out and out.
Unfortunately, on the way out is a good description.
The type of hearing loss that is caused by any type of noise exposure, whether it be an iPod or any other noise, is a loss of nerve endings.
We all started with about 15,000 of those microscopic nerve endings. And the experts say the more we blast those small hair-like fibers now, the less we're going to hear later. So make sure the volume is turned down to a level where you can hear conversations around you. And the doctors recommend dumping the earbuds altogether and going with more conventional headphones. Now, the maker of iPod is being sued by a man from California on behalf of everybody who owns an iPod, claiming one of these devices can damage your hearing in as little as 28 seconds. And Ken, right now, Apple says they won't comment on pending legislation.
It is amazing, John, just to see your video there from Oakland, how many young people are walking around with these things in their ears. How do you know? Obviously, they're going to keep using them. How do you know how loud is too loud?
The experts say don't turn it up above about halfway, and even if you do, you should probably take a break from about every half hour.
All right. John Shumway, thanks.
U.S. journalist Jill